What's up, guys? Want to give you a quick little update on what we're working on here in the shop. Been working on the Metro Mite, as you can see in the background. Started throwing a little bit of red flat primer on it just to kind of see what it looks like. Working on sheet metal still there. Finally got my welder set up, good to go. So we'll start welding in everything there that we've done. Also going to be working on a new project that we've got right there. So some of you guys may know Tyler. This is his C10. Going to be working on it. He's obviously got the 22-inch transports on it now. Got an awesome patina. Does have 383 stroker. So I'll show you. Here's what the engine's looking like right now. We could throw either this 5.3 or the 6-liter in it, but he's not quite up for that yet. So this is a good running engine, but what we are going to be putting in is all of this. So Tyler's kept the UPS man busy, and we've got pretty much everything we need to give this a nice little altitude adjustment. So we've got, obviously, as you can see, all new tie rod end links, shock relocators, ICT billet. This is a real nice piece. Battery relocator. So we'll figure out where we're going to put that, because the stock battery in this location, these inner wheel tubs are going to go bye-bye. So we'll figure out what we'll do later with that, and then just get some more room with the battery being relocated. Got a radiator fan shroud kit in that box, I believe. This is some of the CPP stuff. So tubular uppers in this box, tubular lowers in that box. In here we've got the spindles down in there. I forget if he got drop spindles or not. Gonna be doing basically a bolt-in bag kit with this. So we'll see how low it goes, and then let him decide if he wants to go even further. Real nice, obviously trailing arm cross member. Got the cutouts for the exhaust. This is a nice solid heavy piece here. The Hotchkiss center link. I believe this box has more sway bars in it. Then we get over into some of the goodies. Hornblasters.com. Our boy Rigo, always taking care of us. Got a air tank. He's running the Airlift 3P setup. This is the second compressor kit. This is the actual Airlift 3P box in there. He's running the Viair dual 485 compressors. This is bag brackets from Twisted Images, which actually is the same company that I use for the Nomad bags. So those are Twisted Images front bag brackets, shock relocators, and rear bag brackets. They're find them on eBay. Quick shipping, great prices, great fit. We do have some, I think these are 2-inch, maybe 3-inch lowering blocks if need be. They do have the pinion adjustment in there. We have the bolt-in CPP C-notch. I'm going to be running that and see how low it gets. Then what else we got in here? Some updated hosing, and this is the Boyd's Welding tank. Same tank I'm running in my green C10, which is apart right now, but running that tank, you can see it tucked up in underneath here. Real nice tank, fits in good, doesn't hang down too low. Highly recommend the Boyd's tank. So I think that's pretty much everything. Oh, in that Viair box is the Slam Specialties RE-7s. Going to be running RE-7s front and rear. It is, like I said, a trailing arm truck, so it's going to go off of the trailing arms, not notching them. Again, going to see how low it goes. On the 22s right now, I did some measurements, it's probably going to be about 4 to 5 inches of a drop with the air ride versus what it has now before it gets up into the wheel wells in the bed. He's got this box here. This is where all the air management is going to go. I think it's some sort of military box. Yeah, U.S. Marine Corps. So the plan is to put all the air management in here so it's hidden. And then he's got like a military gas can. I think it's going to go up there for use it somehow. But kind of just give you some more views of the truck. All in all, it's a pretty clean patina truck. Nice inside. Got to be rocking the Mexican blanket interior. Those are more parts in there. I forget. Oh, that's the. This is a really slick piece he got here. It's the steering box. If I can get it out. I told him I'm not putting this in because I don't want to mess it up. So I'm gonna make him responsible for it. But it's the steering box is painted the blue to match the truck. So that's gonna look real slick when that's in there. But again, I'm gonna make him put that in. I don't want to mess it up. So he does have the wood bed floor. Again, I really don't want to cut into this right now. So we're gonna try and leave the bed stock. Now again, he could want to change it once we see how low it goes. But got great patina. His name for the truck is Blue Collar. So it's definitely got that look to it. Can't wait to get it down on the ground. I'll be working on the front for a while. Not really in a rush to get it done. Tyler's gonna be coming over here helping me. I'm gonna be doing it as I can, coming out late at night, weekends, that sort of thing. But we'll do videos as it's progressing and show you guys how to put in the air ride on these C10 trucks. If you're not wanting to do a full, cut out everything, bag it, lay it on the ground, body drop it. Not going for that look. Now, he may down the road, we'll see. But this will be something that if anyone wants to put in a bag job and not really have to worry too much about it, or also want to eventually put it back to stock. Don't know why you want to do that because these things look great down on the ground. But that's something you could go to too. So stay tuned. If you haven't, go ahead and hit the like button and also subscribe. That way you'll get the updates when you click that bell notification as we're doing the videos. Going to try and put out a bunch of short videos as we progress on this to help you guys through, and hopefully you can use it when you want to go and bag your C10. Thanks for watching.